Nothing has ever been the same since I realized how bad what I was doing. I was sitting with my friends. We were talking about a game that was so popular at the time. And as we were talking, they mentioned a character that they loved so much. And I personally didn't like that character at all. But despite my thought, I suddenly felt a desperate urge to say that I loved that character just like they did. And believe me when I say this, I literally spent the entire night thinking and asking myself questions like, why did I need to say that so badly? Why did I want to say what they thought instead of my own opinion? And eventually the question became, why was I so afraid of saying my opinion out loud? So if you have this problem, I might be able to present you some solutions and things that helped me dealing with this. You see, first of all, where does this fear originally come from? It's almost certainly fear of judgment or rejection. This comes from different places, and the most important two are these. The biggest one is childhood. Maybe as a child, in your environment, expressing oneself often met with rejection, ignorance, or even criticism. The environment you grow up with really has an impact on you. So this could leave something within you, like this unshakable fear of being ignored or criticized again, and is really overwhelming. The second cause is from within you. Maybe you are a perfectionist, or you have social anxiety, which we need to make an episode about by itself. But generally speaking, maybe you feel like you should appear perfect or fitting with everyone else, and that if you slip one single time, you would be left behind and even hated. So each time you truly try being yourself, this just keeps holding you back, this big unshakable fear. But it does not need to be this way forever. When I was like this, though I still have some moments where I still get these thoughts, I felt trapped. I felt like I was not allowed to fully exist like everyone else. I felt like they had something I was lacking for my entire life, until I realized that it was not that hard. It was way easier than I thought, that I was simply me, that they were their own people, and that each one of us had his own or her own thoughts, circumstances, beliefs. And just because my thoughts and circumstances do not match theirs does not mean I should change myself to match them. I simply had a different perspective, and that is okay. Your life is given to you once. You will never experience it after it ends. So why not live it fully? Why be afraid of saying something simply because someone, or even everyone, might think that you are weird? You are your own main character. Do not waste your days thinking about how others receive you. It won't affect your daily life. Live free, have fun, make friends, do things that you love. Talk about who you really are comfortably. And if they dismiss it or criticize you or judge you, they simply were never the right people from the very beginning. So don't even bother them, because you matter and no one can ever change that.